This next round of questions will be casual questions. Let's just have fun answering these questions, okay? Huwag masyadong seryoso. Because this is
Okay.
actually an opportunity for you to show your personality, di ba? So,
Let's do this.
let's do this. Let's begin with Miss Quezon Province.
Hello, Joe.
Yes.
Hello, ladies. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. Don't ask for baby Ezra, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Quezon
Okay.
Province, here's your question.
Mm-hmm.
The past 24 hours saw you being tested for COVID-19. Which do you think is more nerve-wracking? The swab test or the final question of the MUP?
Oh my God. Joe, this is a hard question for me. This is a difficult question for me. But I think mas kinabahan talaga ako sa swab test because yun yung this is my first time being yung swab test and hindi ako sanay and sabi sa akin what they call that, yung nurse na sa akin, ang mafe-feel mo dito is parang nakasinghot ka ng tubig sa pool. So sabi ko, ayoko, yun yung worst feeling kasi sa akin kasi parang umaabot siya hanggang ulo. So I think the most nerve-wracking experience is I being swab test. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Quezon Province.
Galing.
Okay, we now move on to Quezon City. Okay,
Hi,
Michelle.
Sir Joe.
Hello, Michelle. Here's your question. You're a known volleyball player. Which naughty spiking would you do on coronation night? Which naughty spiking would you do on coronation night? A. Spike your main
Oh,
rivals.
my choices. Okay.
A. Spike your main
Choice.
rivals with a volleyball on the face.
Oh my God.
Or B. Spike her drink with a laxative.
Can you repeat the choices again, Sir Joe? I can't wrap my head around those two choices.
Okay, you've got to do a spike. Okay, is it A, spike a volleyball to your rival's face, or B, spike her drink with a laxative?
Well, definitely letter A. I'd spike a volleyball on my rival because through years of practice, I've learned how to target my shots. And I promise I'm not going to hit the person. I'm just going to hit maybe the floor or empty space. So that I can control, but definitely no laxative. We don't want any girls in the bathroom during coronation night.
All right. Thank you. Good job.
That's a queen.
Thank you, Michelle. Now comes
Thank you,
Davao.
sir.
Eliza.
Maayong hapon, Sir Joey.
Maayong hapon,
Ngayon ako
Eliza.
nag-greet, di ba?
Okay, here's your question.
Kanina pa tayo nag-uusap.
I love your earrings, by the way.
Thank you. It's made in Palay.
Okay.
Bigas.
Okay, people have seen you compete in Asia's Top Model and then in a national beauty pageant. Which would you rather be, a model or a beauty queen?
Definitely a beauty queen because I can also be a model at the same time. Like yesterday, I was able to wear the clothes that I wanted to wear and express my authenticity as a model. And at the same time, as a beauty queen, I can use the same set of skills as a model to inspire young Filipinas to embrace who they are. At the same time, promote local brands like what I'm wearing today. So definitely I'm doing two things in one thing. Being a model and a beauty queen at the same time.
Thank you, Davao. All right,
Thank you.
we now move on to Rizal.
Hello, Joey.
Hello. We both live in, in that part of Rizal, no? Bigla kong hindi sinabi kung saan eh. Anyway, Miss
Sorry.
Rizal, you have a blog, okay? You have a blog entitled Life Journeys with Erica. Now, aside from your joining MUP, what has been your most important life journey? So once again, aside from joining MUP, what has been your most important life journey?
I think, Joey, my most important life journey is actually finding myself. You know, I've told a lot of people how I went through bankruptcies and a lot of failed businesses, being in the wrong degree, being in the wrong career, before I actually found what I really wanted to do. And I think that is the best journey that I can share everyone. You know, I used to be very doubtful and very insecure of myself. But when I started to believe that I could do everything, I started to do very big things. Now I'm a fashion designer, I'm a CEO, and sometimes I also vlog.
Yeah.
All right, wonderful, Erica. Thank you.
Thank you.
We now move on to the gig. Sandra,
Oh, hello, Joey. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sure you'll enjoy this question. Miss the gig, you have been asked before about the government's Build, Build, Build program.
I
And,
had a feeling this was coming up.
and well, you have admitted your having lacked familiarity about that program. Now, what can you now say about the Build, Build, Build program?
Well, what I can now say is that I did my research upon it and I did work with the DOTR. So I had the opportunity to be in the place itself and see all of the things that are happening. So, of course, now I can say proudly that I am pro build, build, build. And we should have. And now I'm building myself also. I'm building as true and strong Filipina. And at the same time, I'm trying to build how to be empowering women for others. Again.
Oh, ayan po, just to set the record straight.
Sorry.
She knows what Build, Build, Build is.
I know it now, guys. I did my research.
All right, let us now have, thank you, Sandra, Miss Makati.
Joey.
Hello, Miss Makati. Of course, I did my research. You have previously won runner-up honors in another national pageant.
Ooh.
Okay, there you go. What did that experience teach you about being a beauty queen? You've previously won as a runner-up in another national pageant. What did that experience teach you about being a beauty queen?
Well, it taught me a lot of things. When I joined my very first national pageant, I was only 20 years old. I was fresh out of college. I didn't really know what career path I was going to take. And so it was a very good opportunity for me to really get to know myself even better. And I think one of the greatest things that I learned during that pageant is that I have known myself better and I have believed in myself more, because at that time I didn't really have any experiences when it comes to national pageantry. I didn't have any beauty queen camp. I was an independent, well, up until now. And it just made me realize that I can do, greater things. I'm capable of doing things even if I don't have much connections, if I don't have my own glam team or my own beauty queen camp. So it's something that I really am proud of when I first national pageant. And like what I said, it really taught me to push through and achieve my dreams, even if I don't have much resources.
Wonderful. Thank you, Ms. Makati.
Thank you.
All right, let's now have Ms. Mandawi. Okay, Ms.
Hi,
Mandawi.
Joey.
Hello, I'm sure you're ready for this question. In a recent social media post, you actually likened your beauty journey to a butterfly's own beauty journey. What did you mean by that?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. My connection got a little choppy.
All right. Here's your question once again. In a recent social media post, you likened your beauty journey with that of a butterfly's own beauty journey. Told you, I have been doing a lot of stalking. Tell us what you meant by that.
Yeah, so I think you're pertaining to the post that because I just got my new set of earrings, which were a pair of butterfly earrings, and I pertain that to life's journey. It's about being a caterpillar, blooming into a butterfly, because it reminds me that we go through the ugly parts in life, and then when we overcome those things, we bloom into something more beautiful, something more outspoken. In my case, something more independent, and something that people will look up to. So pertaining to that of a butterfly, something it is one thing that people would be reminded of, that everything goes through the ugly, but then find itself to the beautiful.
Talk about a metamorphosis. All right,
Yeah.
that whole journey. All right, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Mandawe. Okay, let us now have Pasay.
Hi, Sir Joey.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
This is going to be a really hard question.
Okay.
I actually reserved a hard question for you. Ms. Pasay, you have two names, Zandra and Nicole. Which one do you like better and why?
I'd always love to be called Zandra because it's very unique. And letter Z stands for Zen, wherein I'm just calm and happy with where I am. And Zandra is the name wherein my mom taught me that I named you Zandra because that's a princess, even though if it doesn't really mean like it's a princess. So I would opt to have Zandra as one of the names that people call me on. And most of the girls here, my friends from college, my friends from work, they call me Zandra. And this is the name that I have evolved into becoming an empowered woman because I've had a lot of experiences in this pageant and through a lot of things. So, hi guys, I'm Sandra.
Thank you so much, Sandra. All right, let us now have Miss Laguna.
Magandang hapon, Joey.
Magandang hapon sa'yo. This is something we have in common. You actually graduated from the University of the Philippines.
Wow.
Which particular ISKO value are you bringing with you in this pageant?
One is core value that I'm bringing in this pageant is definitely our patriotism, our love for our country, and our love for the Filipinos and our people. That is why yesterday in our arrival here in Manila, or in Holiday Inn Hotel, I was wearing one of the designs or creations of a local designer in my home city, which is in Pablo City, Laguna. And at the same time, I brought with me a weaved water lily bag, which is also from my province, Laguna, which is one of the products that we are very proud of and we wanted to showcase not only here in the Philippines but also around the world. So in this pageant, I'm not bringing only myself to the stage, but the whole Laguna.
Thank you, Miss Laguna.
You're welcome.
Okay, finally, let us have Bella of Parañaque.
Hi, Sir Joey. It's good to see you again.
It is good to see you as well, Bella. Okay, since day one of the pageant, people have been talking about your blood relations with the country's second Miss Universe. Now, what tips did she give you when you decided to finally join MUP?
Well, ever since I was a little girl, my family would always say, Bella, you should join Miss Universe Philippines or Miss Universe at the time, like your Tita Margie, all the time until I grew up and it kind of became a goal. So being here now, when I finally told her about it, at first she was excited. She was so ecstatic, and she was saying, just do your best all the time. And actually, the other day, right before we checked in, she gave me a call and we were able to chat a bit. And one of the things that she told me that really helped me gain the energy that I have today is, to just be yourself and to enjoy. She was able to tell me her experience when she was in Greece for Miss Universe back in 1973. And she was telling me that she wasn't even really expecting anything. All she knew is that she was enjoying, she was being herself, and she was just there to have a blast. I mean, she was in Greece, that's an amazing place to be at. So she was telling me that, just stay true to yourself, because if you are going to win, then it's because you won as who you are and not for whoever else people expect you to be. So that's probably one of the best things that she told me, and I'm really glad that we got the opportunity to talk because it's been really helpful for me. Even if today is only day 2, it's been really helpful.
Thank you. That's really a good tip. Imagine, just by being who you truly are, you all made it past the first round. Good job, ladies.
Yay!
Top 10 already.
Okay.
Congratulations, everyone.
Wait.
We made it.
Before the top 10, you've got to tell the people about your advocacies, right? The short descriptions of your advocacies. So we'll do this. Yeah, you'll have to discuss to us briefly what you'd like to advocate for if and when you become Miss Universe. So let us begin with Bella this time. Paranaque.
Right. Well, I am a ballerina. I am a Filipina. I am a student of psychology, but I am an advocate for mental health. I have such a strong passion for that, and I believe that Filipinos who go through this, Filipinos who have family members who are going through mental health issues, they need to be recognized more. They need to be helped more. Mental health is a growing concern, and it's something that we all need to take seriously. It's something that we need to change our minds, and it's something we need to accept. So I will do everything in my power with all the platforms that are given to me to stand for it, to speak about it, and to never stop fighting to break the stigma.
Thank you, Paranaque. Let us now have Laguna.
From a humble beginning and from a humble family, we experience the downs of life. And it is education that we put value on and we pursue on to be able to help us be where we are right now. So I am here now to inspire, motivate, and support people to pursue education. Because with education, people will be able to achieve whatever they want it to be, who they want it to be. And with education, people will have better awareness, better understanding, better tolerance, and definitely better compassion.
Thank you, Laguna. Let us
You're
now have
welcome.
Pasay.
So my advocacy is about zero-waste lifestyle, and not most of us are not really doing this. It just became a trend that we wanted to use this metal straws. But honestly, this pandemic has showed us that the very air we breathe right now is the same air that brings the virus that can kill everyone here. And this pandemic and our environment is correlated to each other. And I want everyone to start and to have the courage to really think about our choices right now. And let's start by doing the zero waste lifestyle, wherein we prioritize by choosing the principles of doing so. Wherein, if we do it now, we will not regret in the future that we cannot see the skies, we cannot see the greens, because this is important. And I hope that in the next few years, we still get to see a Miss Universe amongst the greens and amongst the skies.
Thank you. Thank you, Pasay. Hindi ako makapag-react kasi I am not supposed to show my favoritism, especially given your answers. Pero I'm just thrilled. Feeling ko, the Philippines will really do well in Miss Universe.
The answers were good.
All right. Let us now have Mandaue.
I have undergone depression firsthand. I have experienced it firsthand. It is one of the most excruciating parts of my life. I felt like I had no way out, but of course I was wrong. Rise Up is centered on spreading the awareness of mental health to all ages. And I have taken it to my heart and my mind to look after the welfare of the next person and pay it forward. So may I be an example to that for whoever is undergoing mental stresses, and keep going. Just look at me and remember that I have gone through the worst and finally found the best in my life.
Thanks, Mandaue. Makati.
So, according to the World Health Organization, one person commits suicide every 40 seconds. And it's sad because it could be any one of us, anyone that we know, or friends or family. And I know this because I experienced it myself. Once upon a time in my life, I attempted to end my life because I hated myself. I hated myself for who I was. And Miss Universe Philippines platform will give me the opportunity to voice out my awareness when it comes to suicide prevention. And I would want to be a living testimony that whoever is out there who are experiencing things like depression or anxiety, you will overcome it. And as someone who went through it, I want you to know that tomorrow needs you and the universe needs you.
Thank you, Makati. Let us now have the gig.
Well, as a young girl before watching pageantry and now being a woman in pageantry, competing for one, especially competing for Miss Universe Philippines, which is my biggest dream, my message is to be your most authentic self and to show people all of the sides of you that you have, the good and the bad. I want to be a representation of that beauty queens behind that beautiful smile. We have been struggling a lot to get here to where we are right now, just to have this opportunity. And what I can say as a first-hand person that experienced depression, abuse, and even suicidal thoughts, I want to say that it is not your fault. You are not alone. And at the same time, this is not going to define you. And this is what I believed for a very long time. And I'm so happy that I've been going to my self-awareness journey, my self-love journey. And this is something that I really want to share with anyone. I want people to know that beauty queens are people too. They have feelings, we should respect them. And at the same time, if they're advocating for something, please help them. And that's what I really wish to do. Thank you.
Thank you. Your answers are really exciting, thrilling the fans. I can see the comments they're making. Ano yung, what is Shupit Baller? Kinakabahan na daw.
Ano daw?
What?
Kinakabahan yung Shupit Baller. I don't know. We didn't mean for you to get nervous, Shupit Ballers. But they're just, I don't know. Anyway,
I don't know also.
let us now have Miss Rizal.
You know, when I was 16, I gave up my dream of becoming a fashion designer because I had to choose the practical life. These are things that our youth face today. You know, they always give up their dreams so they could provide a better future for their family, or because, you know, so many people are saying, nah, you can't make it, you can't do this. So my passion and my life purpose is to always build confidence, most especially in the teens, to pursue their dreams so they can live the life they love, breaking up to everything.
Really?
Thank you. Let us now have Davao.
Yes. Maayong hapon, Osam, sa inyong tanan. So my advocacy is about agriculture. Before, I wanted to talk about how beautiful farm life is, and I wanted to change how us Filipinos see the way how our farmers produce their own food or how we see farming in general. But when the pandemic happened, I realized that our real problem is hunger. And even though we have a lot of farmers, we have all the resources that we have to provide food for ourselves, we are not utilizing it. So right now, what I wanted to do is use this platform to talk to a lot of people, organizations who can teach farmers, young students in agriculture to highlight the value of farming and being self-sustaining. Especially right now that we are experiencing the pandemic, it is really important that we value food security, not only for our family, not only for our community, but for our country to progress as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Eliza. Let us now have Michelle, Quezon City.
No secret that I'm a volleyball player. Sir Joey mentioned it a while ago. And that's why it was natural for me to advocate for sports. Not because it's my job, but because it gave me a job. It gave me opportunity. It opened so many possibilities for me. It made me disciplined, hardworking, passionate. And that is why I know that by giving back to the sport that changed my life, I can also give back to the community that it surrounds itself with. And by doing that, I hope that it can change more lives, not only to inspire the youth, but to equip them to go for their dreams, to build a better future, because I experienced that in my life. And I want to see more kids live up to their potential, achieve their dreams, and no matter how impossible it may seem, I am living proof that sports can change your life inside out. I'm in a beauty pageant right now, and it may once be impossible, but if you have those qualities of an athlete, you don't have to go and be a professional athlete. You can be whatever you want to be and whoever you want to be, and whatever dream that you want to achieve. It's all possible if you just work hard and if you believe in yourself.
Thank you, Ms. Quezon City. And finally, let us have Ms. Quezon Province.
Okay. So my advocacy is something that is very close to my heart, which is KKB, Kalinga Kay Bantay. Kalinga Kay Bantay focuses on providing dogs on what they need, like food and shelter, and also giving them free vitamins, vaccines, and proper grooming. We are also trying to promote spay and neuter and providing them sterilization and wellness care as a means to reduce the number of homeless, abandoned, and feral animal population, and to edify the public on the importance of basic pet care, humane treatment of animals, and its benefits to animals and to the society. I want to tell everyone that dogs are also like humans. They also have feelings and they need our love and attention. Yes.
All right.
You girl.
Thank you so
I love
much.
your-
That was Ms. Quezon Province.
Yes,
Talaga.
loving dogs is like loving humans.
Okay, truth to be told, I finally know what Shupit Baller means. Somebody defined it for me. I can see the from the comment box. Ninenervyos nga. All right. What about, hey fans, what about a virtual applause to all the queens? Kita mo naman yung mga sagot nila, di ba? That's a wide variety of advocacies. Parang we'll never run out of advocacies, no? To really espouse for, no? And that's a good thing. That means well-rounded ang ating mga empowered Filipinas at this point. Okay, let me share with you a little secret about me. You know me as a person who actually works here in Resorts World Manila as their corporate communications director. That is by day. But at night, I am a bit of a news anchor in one of the television networks. So that job of mine, that night job of mine actually helped me prepare for this next round of competitions. Because as you very well know, if you make it to the top 5, you will be asked some current events questions. And I'm sure that you have been preparing for these current events questions as well. So, we're now actually trying to feel the nervousness of being part of the top 5. All right. Now comes your current events questions.